drawing with ballpoint pen. When I was little, I was constantly drawing, painting, everything related to art, and I was very interested in nature too, so I think that was a driving force behind my art when I was young. Lots of animal drawings and nature drawings, flower drawings, and I use that in my art a lot today too. Lots of animal references, but I've brought in portraiture, a lot of it, especially in my work that I'm showing at Raw today. It's all portraiture. There are no other references in it besides faces, and that's typically one of the hardest things to draw is a human face. So it's really challenging, especially with ballpoint pen, and I like that challenge. I thrive on it. I think I'm just creatively inspired constantly by what I see around me, and I believe that every human has a creative capacity. Artists have just tapped into it a lot sooner than other people have. It takes work to tap into it, and a lot of people aren't willing to put in that work, but I couldn't imagine living without it. So definitely just creative from the get-go, and actually a lot of what's going on in the world right now inspires my art. It's very politically and socially charged imagery that I use, and always talking about issues that the world is dealing with right now. I feel, especially right now, the world needs art that comments on what we're dealing with and not just looks pretty on a wall, and that's what I constantly try to do now, is so that I'm definitely inspired by the things that are happening, good or bad, in the world. What people will see is some of my abstract oil painting and also some of my ballpoint pen drawing. They're two opposite sides of the spectrum, but I combine them in a way that's graphically pleasing and that makes sense. And so my painting incorporates some imagery, but it's mostly abstract, but it fits in well with the concepts of my drawing. So you'll see a lot of portraiture, ballpoint pen use, and you'll also see some abstract oil painting incorporated. And then you'll get to see a sculpture that is the first time I've done sculpture, and it's fallen apart about 5 times already. But I'm hoping it will remain intact for the rest of the show. It's hanging from the ceiling currently. I just received an email from Arthur to be in this show, and I thought that was super exciting for me, just to be sought out like that. I think that's a lot of the artist reactions that I've talked to here is just to be sought after is a very good feeling. So that was great from the get-go, and so far it's been a really good experience. Everyone's got their shit together, and that's rare to find in the art world, especially for producing large events. And for how often Raw does it once a month, that's incredible to be this just put together. So I'm really impressed with the infrastructure and just how it's completely all over the nation, giving up-and-coming artists a chance all across the board. And I haven't seen something like this that's so for the artist, just 100%, and I'm really, really impressed by that, and I'm always super excited to be a part of things like this. That's what I live for, even through all the work, the hard work, and the stress, the sleepless nights. I just love every part of it. My name is LINDSAY CARRON, and I am a Raw artist.